And what's up, guys? How are you? We're live, we're live, we're live. We are live. Just disinfecting everything, so I'm going to let everything dry. Are we at 400 subs? We are at 400 subs today. Okay, so, obviously I got to do something, right? Because we are at 400 subs. Let's go. So I'm going to just cook the jerky today. Yeah, we're just going to cook the jerky. That is exactly the kind of stuff that we are looking for. You see how all that is not connecting all the way? You see how it's parting? That's exactly what we want to look for. This is not a how-to, by the way. I'm just saying. This is exactly the kind of thing that we are looking for when making our jerky. This is exactly what we want. We're just going to knead it just for a little bit longer, just get it just wake it up from its slumber. Get it all nice and stretched out. Yeah, and once we get to 500, we can start doing memberships. That will be so much fun. It's so quiet in this house right now because nobody's here. So it's kind of nice. Okay. We're just going to roll it out. And don't worry, this whole area has been disinfected and dried. Or sanitized. Not just disinfected, but sanitized as well. And I am cooking in none other than my linen tunic, because I just felt like wearing my linen tunic today. Yeah. Get that nice and rolled out. Still gonna be, still a little thick. We need it nice and stretched out. So we're gonna and all these micro tears are good. That's what builds the texture. So tearing is okay. How are you, Mason? And who is that? Sorry, it's far away. Ben, what's good? I wasn't going to stream today. I was going to take the weekend off, but it is 400 subs, so. And since y'all are so interested about the vegan jerky, might as well show you guys a little bit of what I do. Yeah, thanks, Jake. I'm excited. 400. We're almost to the 500, and then we can do memberships. So, yeah, good stuff. Which just makes me think that this whole black and white thing was the thing that I needed to do all along, you know? Apparently people like the the difference. So, that's cool. I almost forgot that I have no broth because I didn't make any uh, ham this time, and I used the ham broth the last time. So I had to make new broth. But it is simmering right now. We're getting it to temp first. Oh, that wasn't supposed to be turned off. That was weird. But anyways, getting it to temp and making sure that it's ready to. So you started it with the boil, then brought it down just to make sure the water is a little bit more distilled. Okay. And now we can get a knife. It's almost like a meaty pizza dough. Like a very fucked up meaty pizza dough. Cutting board. That'll be good. Don't cut it right on the counter, actually. Who's all here? I see Allison. How are you, Allison? I know I said I wasn't gonna stream today, but I just couldn't skip the opportunity for the 400 subs, so we're gonna just make the jerky. And I see Mason. Do I see Jason? I need to zoom in. Give me a second. I'm gonna wash my hands and then zoom in so I can see who's all talking, because I can't look at my phone right now. It's at a weird angle. Gluten is such a satisfying thing to cut into. Okay, I'm gonna wash my hands and then zoom in on the computer so I can see. Okay. Okay, that's better. Now I can see what you guys are gonna say. Wash my hands again. Even though I sanitized my computer and disinfected it, I'm still gonna wash my hands. Just in case. Okay. Now that these are like this, I'm still gonna have to roll them out. They're still a bit thick, so we're still gonna have to roll them out. Then we'll put them in the broth. Then I'll take you guys over to the broth and you guys can see that. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it with the... But maybe you can. Yeah, you can. See that multi shade? That is the gluten recombining. And so when it cooks, that's what's going to give the texture that we're looking for. And then there's that side. Leave that one in there. Yeah, that's the good stuff. You should use a wooden cutting board. We have a wooden cutting board. But why do you say? With such a little project, I just figured that it'd be better not to, because it's such a tiny project. I'm waiting for that answer. The tension is in. Keeps the knife sharp. I mean, I sharpen my knives anyway. And these aren't like chef tier knives anyway. I mean, and then also eventually, I won't even be making this here. This is kind of a temporary situation. Eventually, we'll actually have a kitchen to make this stuff. Like a kitchen. Because right now, this is all kind of mastering the technique of the jerky, and I think I got it. This is it. Oh, yeah. See how that parts like that? Ooh, perfect example. See how that parts? So good. Okay, that's almost done. I'm gonna stretch a couple more out, and then we'll pull the ones that are done cooking out. Need to get a plate to let them dry. Just a tiny bit. And like almost none of this stuff I bought. Like this is all, I didn't buy any of this actually, except that Tupperware. That Tupperware is the only thing that I bought. So sometimes you just have to work with what you have. All right, we're gonna see how that. Let's try that. Yep, that's good. That's the last fork. Let's go. No, that's not quite done. That's not quite done. Squeezing out all the liquid with 2 plates. Which I will show you guys later when it comes to the last ones. But for now, I'm just gonna do it off camera. And there you go. See? Look at that. Looks, oops, that looks pretty meaty. I don't want to pull it apart yet. We are going to cut it though. I'm going to have to get a new knife. I'm going to just cut it off. Here, we'll get the wooden cutting board just for you guys, okay? How about that? There you go. There's a wooden cutting board. See that texture though? That's so good. Such a good texture. Cut that in half. Yeah, that's good. Cut that one. We'll leave that one just to be the long one. Okay, leave that to dry. King and wet, what? What are you talking about? Put that there. I'm glad sugar is, oh, I know what I could do. I have a whole rack that I just bought for all this. And don't worry, it is clean. It is clean. There we go. Okay, that's done for sure. I think all these are done. Yeah, looks like all these are done. Oh, that one's not. That one just needs a little bit longer. Yep, that one needs a little bit longer. And that one needs a little bit longer. This one is 100% done. Maybe not. I'm going to say it's done. And that one's done. Time to squeeze. Oh, well, that one's going to go in the garbage. Fuck. That sucks. I fell in the sink. Or I'll eat it. But I'm not going to share it. That sucks. I'm going to leave that one over there for now, though. That one's still a little bit thick, but it's okay. We'll make these ones kind of more bitty since they're thick. I still don't know why the reason for the wooden cutting board. Did you mention why, Steven? Like, why does it matter? As far as I know, wooden cutting boards are not even like restaurant safe. Like restaurants don't even use wooden cutting boards. Oh, those ones are really juicy. I think this water is just a tiny bit too hot. I'm gonna turn it down. So what's the reason? Still waiting. Do, do, do. These are also really thick. It's okay. I guess I didn't flatten them out enough. I just cut them thinner. That works. And I think that just cut them thinner. Yeah, that works. Look at that. I'm going to let that cool down before I put more in there because it was a little hot. Microplastics? Well, like, why would restaurants have plastic then? Because like every restaurant I've worked at uses plastic cutting boards. So if you're really against microplastics, don't go eat at restaurants because like every restaurant using plastic cutting boards. Like I really don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, that's fair. I think I was going to need another rack. I don't think this is going to... I don't think I'm going to have room. I'm going to have to sort this out a little bit better because I'm going to cut all these in half. All these bits. So much nicer. Like there's pros and there's cons to both on the plastic and the wood, because like wood holds a lot of bacteria, or it can hold a lot of bacteria. I'm not saying it's like for certain that it does, but it can hold a lot of bacteria. You can't clean them. You shouldn't clean them with water. So I just think there's pros and there's cons to both. No cookware is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. How they're drying already. This is so good. This is like definitely the best batch I've ever made. So that's good. Okay. From my interview, I said I'm vegan. What? Where are you working? Sorry, my beard was in the camera. Um, okay. Well, now I need to wash my hands. I'm gonna. I don't know what to do with this one. I'm gonna put this one here. since this one fell in the sink. And I'll figure out what to do with it later. Okay, so gonna give me a second. I should probably play some music, but I don't know what to play at the moment. And I don't really feel like playing the same old stuff over and over again. Kind of nice just having the silence. More thinking of you guys for turning on the music, but I think you guys are fine. Okay. Gonna No, we're gonna need to cut that. There we go. That's going to be thin. That'll work. Hey Mason, don't like the British like keep the soap on their dishes? Is that like a real thing? Like they don't rinse off the soap off their dishes? Because I've heard from some British people, okay, maybe they're just talking shit, that that's a real thing, that you guys don't rinse the soap off of your dishes. I was always curious how real that was. We just have tiny kitchens. Shit, man, I feel like I'm in a tiny kitchen. And I know this isn't like a tiny kitchen, but still feels like it sometimes. If you guys are wondering where Sugar Plum is, she's sleeping. She's just in her bed. Since she's been getting old, she's been getting more tired. She's not the same energetic Sugar Plum that she used to be. Oh, look at that texture, though. It looks so good. I can cut this one in half. Jason. What's good, buddy? And now it's too cold. There we go. That's perfect. These electric stoves are so weird. Okay, so you guys have two options. You need to pick one. You either watch me make the glaze over here, or you watch the broth and my movie over there and show you guys the broth. So you either watch me glaze or you watch me the jerky cook. You won't watch me make the glaze, but you'll watch me glaze these. Put 1 in the chat if you want to watch the glaze, and put 2 in the chat if you want to watch the cooking. Actually, I made up my mind for you. You're going to watch the glaze because I don't want to move you guys. So if you were going to say 2, that sucks. What also sucks for me is that I had to use my glaze thing for the whatever. I'll just use a bowl. So I don't have pure maple syrup, so I'm having to improvise. This one is still vegan though. Yeah. It's just not the syrup that I want to use. I want to use pure maple syrup. But we don't always get what we want. And then wait, no. What am I doing? We need the spices though. That's what I needed. Okay. Salt. This will help dry, helps with flavor, and helps preserve. Okay, and then pepper. And pepper does kind of the same thing. Yeah, get it all. Ah. Okay. Now, we glaze. Nope, not that one. Oh shit, I gotta wash my hands. Hand washing. So much hand washing. So much hand washing. And it's right here. Yeah, that's good. Just a light glaze on both sides, because it will This is so much easier with the rack. That one was a little bit heavy on the... I'm trying to hurry because the cooking jerky needs to probably come out by now. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. You guys having fun? You enjoying this? You're interested? Does this look good to you? Am I just feeding my own ego? What do you think? To be honest, I don't really care if I'm feeding my own ego because this looks fucking awesome. And if you guys don't like it, I'll eat it myself because I love this stuff. But it does not mean that I will just keep it for myself. I'm not that greedy. Okay? Okay. I can't watch much news. Oh, you guys aren't even talking about what I'm talking about. Whatever. Guess I will just have it for myself. Fine. I'll just... Okay. Oh, that glaze is fantastic. Mmm. Okay, now I gotta empty all the stuff that's in the oven. And put stuff in the oven. And we're gonna have to do the old method for the other two, or for the rest of the batch. And that's that. So we're gonna put... Wait, isn't there a drawer? Yeah, why are we using the drawer? Oh shit! We do have a... Well, I'm gonna... maybe that's why there's no room. But anyway, I'm gonna clean this. My mom does have a rack that will work just fine. Hell yeah! Sorry for the ears. Ow, that hurt mine as well. Okay, sorry for the ears. Sorry. Sorry. Not that sorry, but sorry. I got a fun fact for you guys. You ready? Hot water, I mean like really hot water, um, to the temperature of, I think it's 182 degrees Fahrenheit, like boiling point, something like that. Anyway, that is a better sanitizer. I did use chemicals, okay, don't worry, than any chemical sanitizer. But I did wash this. I'm just giving that fun fact because I felt like giving that fun fact. The only reason that, we don't use it more is because that's not practical. It's not very practical to use hot water. Navia, what is good? I know I said I wasn't going to stream on the weekends, but it is 400 subs today, so we're gonna stream. So, and I'm just making the jerky. I can't believe she had a wreck. Was the whole reason I got this thing. Whatever. I'm not gonna fester about it. Okay. Now, I was about to put that back in there. What am I doing? Let's put these not in the oven yet because that's preheating. Put that over here. And we'll get the okay. Now let that dry real quick. Still a little wet. But now it's time to check. Is this all done? Some of it, no. Most of it, yes. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, boy. That's what we want. Oh. Yeah, boy. I'm not going to show you guys, but this is great. Okay, cool. That's preheated. We can put those in the oven. That's definitely done. Done. All this is done. Okay. Yeah, all this is done. So now it's just time to where are the plates? There they are. Time to just dry them. And get this. And squeeze. And squeeze. And squeeze. And squeeze. Ow. Fuck. That burnt me. That burnt me. Ow. And squeeze. Final squeeze. Okay. Now you're gonna have to make sure that they go like that because it doesn't have That one was a little too thin, but whatever. Joys of doing this all by hand. This one's, I don't need to. That one might not stay. Yeah, that will stay. What are you guys talking about? Sorry, I got autopilot. Straight up loading. I bet that coat. Bet that cost you $1. The jerky. The jerky did not cost me $1. Like the Vital Wheat gluten, like unless you're talking about like overall cost, maybe. I'd have to do the math. But the 1 pound, like all together, it's not like outright cost is $1 to make all this. But I am going to try to save you guys as much money as I possibly can. So I'm going to try to get as cheap as I possibly can so I can keep it sustainable. But I might not always succeed at that. I'm going to get that a little bit more. Because it's the outright cost that I need to. That one's a little heavily cooked. Yeah. The flavor is good though. Always taste test your shit. It'll leave a good after flavor. Typical vegan. What's typical? Leave that one. I'm gonna just leave that one out. And this one. And these two. Just to make room. I might leave that one out too. And these two. Just kind of only gonna have the strips. Just so it all kind of dries evenly. We don't have to drive it 100% evenly because I'll check up on it, but we want them to dry mostly evenly. And we'll just leave those. That, and that. Okay, time for glaze. I'll probably use this for something else. All this for something else. Okay, we are done with this. And now we glaze. Okay. I might need to make more. Actually, I'm going to just do that just to be safe. Oh, shit. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? I'm going to have to put both the salt and pepper on and then flip, just to make it easier. Now we flip. Flip, 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 flip. And okay. We'll just do the pepper first this time. Like that. I don't know why I'm doing the pepper first. Like, there's no particular reason. I just feel like it. You know, break the repetition. And now we kind of just gonna mix them up just to get that. It's crazy how like they get dry, and then the moment you throw on the salt, it draws out all that moisture, and it's all wet again. It's, science is cool, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Science is awesome. It's like you guys ever seen Hocus Pocus? The salt is like the witch who's drawing out the children. uh, I can't remember the song. It's been too long since I watched that movie. But yeah, the salt is the witch drawing out the water, and the water's the children. Okay. Now flip. Flip. A lot of flipping. Flip. 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 Again, joys of doing this all by hand, you know. Gotta make sure everything is even. Double flip. Oh, whoops. I already flipped those two. Did I? I'm just gonna. There. I don't have to question it. Flip. Flip. No, that one was already flipped. Okay, now glaze, glaze, glaze. I already glazed those, so glaze, 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 glaze. This already looks so good. What do you guys think? Does this look good? Okay. And that's pretty much it. I guess you guys can't really appreciate it because it's in black and white, but you know, it's not captivating your guys' color senses. Well, I have to stick to my routine. When Jason and Jake get their part of the batch, they will get to here. Okay. I'll turn off the color briefly, or I'll turn on the color briefly. Okay. You'll get. Whoops. That's not what I meant to press. No. Hold up. Briefly, I'll turn on color if I can figure out how to do it again. I don't think I can turn on color while I'm streaming. That sucks. I'll send pictures, okay? I'll send a little video. How about that? And then you guys can see it. But here you go. You can still see the texture. Okay. But that's it. Now it's in the oven. You want it on the low. Parts. Want it on the low. Very low heat. Like 175 is what I have it on. Very low. Because you're not cooking, you're drying. So dump this. After that, turn that off. So that's it. That's it for today's stream. Thanks for the 400 subs. I hope you all have a good weekend. Thank you for watching today's stream. Go ahead and head over to, I think, Anti-Animal Use is out right now. I think VPM is also streaming. Go ahead and go over to them, like their streams. I'll post a picture later. Yeah, thanks, Navia. I love you all, unless you're not vegan. If you're not vegan, you are a basic ass bitch. Don't be basic, be vegan. And I will see you guys Monday. Bye. Oh, my microphone's not even working right now. What's time? Oh well. Bye. Bye. Bye.